Welcome back everyone to my Redstone test world. You know what that means? Tutorial time! Yay! Okay, so I've showed off recently in a rather silent episode a Shulker box storage system. And this video will be coming out probably before the video after that. I did this in the Minecraft server. So pretty soon we'll get a video in that server where I explain it as well. But here's the proper tutorial video for it. I've worked out all the bugs and kinks to it. So how this works is that it's a way of storing shulker boxes and revolving through them without using any kind of octobox techniques such as the observer block, since we don't have those in console yet. So here's how this works. So first off, well actually it might be better to just build it, shall we? So let me grab some blocks. Like a concrete will work just fine. And what you want to do first is create a ring, like a semicircle from about here to here. So let's do that real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now we're going to want some of these and some of these. And basically the most important thing to this is the layering of these hoppers and droppers, and that's the biggest hassle to this thing. However, it's not that bad once you get the hang of it. And the reason we're using droppers, oh wait, this last one does not need to be a dropper. This last one needs to be a dispenser. That way you can eject your shulker box, because when you power a dispenser with a shulker box in it, it doesn't eject like the item shulker box, it places the block. So that's pretty useful. And of course, if you hit it with a piston, just like a pumpkin or a melon, it breaks. But it doesn't throw all the items in it everywhere. Which is a plus, because no one wants that. And you can probably see right now where I'm going with this, too. You just need to lead them all around like that. And you might want to have a hopper, what are these things called? Yeah, hoppers right here as well. I always get them mixed up with droppers. And now we move on to the redstone. Let me just get all of these items real quick. Okay, so on the redstone. This is that gray wool? Okay. Anyway. You want to put a lever here. I'm going to recommend leaving it down for right now. You want to do that there with a redstone torch. Redstone here. Full block there. And before I forget, actually, let's go ahead and put our piston in as well. Oh yeah, you'll have to shift to put it down. There we go. Here's another thing we want to do as well, though. We want to have redstone going in a line all the way across here. This will activate our piston as well as this stuff. The hoppers and droppers. And the way this is going to work is that it's going to keep all items, like whenever one moves, they all move. So it helps keep them from getting grouped up. But however, you don't want redstone in these last two, as I just showed off. What else you want to do is have a line of repeaters here to access some delay. This first one needs to be set to 4, but it's the only one that really needs to. And now, I believe all that's left is glass and glowstone. The glowstone is optional. It's just so you can see when you're ready to pull, because you need to delay the interval between shulker boxes some, otherwise you'll break the system. So like say if I do this number, it's not gonna work. You need to wait to push the lever until that lights back up. So I'll do this. I have to do it like that. It's still decently fast though, and we have to put some glass around it to keep the shulker box from flying off into infinity, because it will do that. However, it should work every time now with this. The only downside to this is that it's a little awkward to get to the shulker box, especially if you need to pick it up and take it out for any reason. But it is possible if you just like do this here, then you can walk up to it and you can still reach it via this lever. Just to move the camera just a little bit. And one final note, this thing can only handle 9 shulker boxes at a time. Any more and they will start grouping up. So I'm gonna put 1 there. And I'm just gonna spread them out between each hopper. Yeah, and they're gonna remain in the hopper because it's powered. And another place you can put it is probably there. Doesn't really matter where. They'll all move in synchronization. You can play around with the sum and it may can hold more than 9, but 9 is a pretty good number for this type of farm because I've tried it before and it did group up a little bit. But now you just. Now keep in mind, if there is no shulker box in the slot, it won't work. There we go. And now it works every time. Yeah, it is possible this thing can hold a couple more shulker boxes, but not many more. Because the thing is, we don't ever want there to be 2 shulker boxes within one area, or something like this to happen. Why do I have 2 black? What? Why did I think it was a good idea to have 2 black ones? Actually, wait, maybe I should. Random thing here. Let me. No, that breaks it still. It will still go through them all. We never want this to fill up, though, with an insane amount of items is it go. Because otherwise, it's just going to pass them up like that lime green one. In fact, it may be better to have 8. It's starting to fix itself now, though. When you spam it like that, though, that's when this type of stuff happens. What? Oh, yeah. You see, there's 2 of them heading in here. In fact, maybe it would be a better idea for me to actually just. Let's see what that does. It's possible I might have just found another error in the system. Oh, no, I think it's really holding them up. It will eventually go through them, though. This design is not perfect, but it's kind of the best I can come up with without observer blocks at the moment, so it will eventually get to all your shulker boxes. It may just take a little bit longer than normal. As you can see, sign is all that's in there now. As long as you don't take it too fast, it will work. And let's try without that redstone again. Okay, it might actually be best to try it without that extra one, because now it seems to be getting stuck every time. So, forget what I said about 9. It probably needs more like 8. There we go. It did eventually get to the lime green one we saw. So, that's kind of the best we can do right now. Sorry if this isn't the best invention, and sorry if it's a little buggy still, but that's kind of all we can come up with. Let me know in the comments, though, if you have any way to improve this design. Anyway, that's going to be it for this tutorial. A redstone shulker box storage without observer blocks. It's not perfect yet, though, because obviously we don't have observer blocks, which are needed. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And like I said, comment down below if you know any way to improve or fix those bugs I showed. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next tutorial. Bye!